Have you ever had a favorite toy you cherished? A game? Clothes? Anything? Well, imagine if because you had so much love and took such good care of it, it gained a soul and helped you in time of need. Sounds nice, right? Well, imagine what happens to the things you discard, the things you don't take care for. What happens to them? What's that sound? Oh, hell nah, dirty ass nigga, freeze! Oh, you're that guy that's been rummaging through all the city's trash. You're not going anywhere. Oh damn, they got two other armed soldiers ready to blast at any moment. So our MC tosses the nearby trash bags at them. Now, you can see 2 out of 3 of them made the correct decision and put up their hands to block the incoming trash. But you see, bro right here is a prime example of when you fail a skill check. Bro opened his mouth like he's trying to take a bite out of the trash. Wait a minute, that better not be what I think it is.
Get it off of me!
Me too, bro. I can't even lie. Our MC uses the confusion to make his grand escape through the garbage chute. He gets to the top and instantly blicks were used. They were not taking no chances. But this is where our MC flexes his Sharingan and hits the jets. And when I say this dude was in the wind, I mean he was gone. Look at the gap between them. He hops the fence then evades his pursuers. Alright, I'm sure everyone at home is asking the same question. For what reason did he do this? Why is he going through trash? I mean, he snuck into a facility guarded heavily by armed soldiers. He was shot at by the soldiers. He got hit and narrowly escaped. So what was all this for? It has to be for some good or important reason, right? I regret to inform you that bro did it for a stuffed animal. In this show, we learn that the world this takes place in has a hierarchy that's split into 2 parts. Well, to put it more simply, think of it as the celestial dragons and everyone else, but with a little twist. The celestial dragons here have split into 2, the suburbs and the hood. One side is obsessed with being clean and discarding anything that's not clean, and the other side gets the scraps of what's left. Apparently, it's said that people who live in this hood area are descendants of criminals, and because of that, they put them on the edge of the map to show them that they're all disposable. That's crazy. RMC, now revealed as Rudo, makes his way back to the cribbo, and we see that he's got a little shop going on. Also, he never turns his Sharingan off. At this point, he's just a push away from awakening his Mungege. This girl walks up, and she's pretty much that friendly female crush for the anime. And her name is Chiwa. But as they're chopping it up, these bums gotta ruin the vibes. And not gonna drag it, they start flaming bro vigorously. Your fit, ass. Your gloves, ass. Your shoes, ass. You smell like ass. Fuck you, fuck your grind, fuck your set, fuck your pops, and you know what? You're probably a killer. Just like watch your mouth. Nah, they for real pulled up just to hate. Like, do they not have any other things going on with their lives? Bro, this place sucks for everyone here. Why are you making it worse for someone else? Like, what? And don't think we're gonna skip over this. Doesn't he look like the profile pic on the 360? Copy and pasted. Anyways, Rudo's fine shit sees the vibe and immediately locks in. Those guys are just mad since they don't have anything going for them. Don't listen to them. Chiwa is setting up the lob for bro. There's no way he fumbles.
Look at that puppy! It's so adorable! It looks practically brand new. You really are skilled at fixing stuff.
He's not for sale or anything. He's special. And I thought you...
Chiwa!
Mom,
I looked everywhere for you.
Damn. Can't even blame bro, he got hoed. But even though he got hoed, this brought a little smile to my face. Because he's not like the other MCs where they can't even be in the same room as their crush. That shit is sad. Rudo gets back to the crib, and his pops is flaming him for how flustered he was talking to his little fine shit.
He's special. Real.
Now I know you're wondering, IQ, didn't those lame, trash-ass, good-for-nothing, scumbag, no-life, losers kids say something about his dad being a killer? And for that I have to say yes. But this is the dad that stepped up to the man he was abandoned. A little more backstory. Rudo's actual pops was sentenced to death by the pit for murder. All criminals are sent there by the celestial dragons because, like I said earlier, they dispose of anything not clean, and being a criminal fits that description. After his father's death, he was taken in by my boy Ricto. He's the one that gave Rudo his gloves. Rudo was born with a weird something. I don't know, I don't want to call it a disease, but it might be an illness. I have no clue. But his arms were black, and I mean like hockey black, and them hoes hurt. So after Ricto took him in, he eventually gave him the gloves to ease the pain. How, you ask? It just makes sense. I don't know. Ricto talks to Rudo about his trash raid, and honestly, you can just tell from the both of them that they really appreciate each other, like a real father and son should. Ricto doesn't want him to risk his life to make money for them, and Rudo just wants to pay back Ricto for the kindness he's shown him for over the years. Can't hold you. This shit is beautiful. Ricto tells Rudo to stop playing around and get his fine shit before someone else does, and Rudo is on it. They hit up a cliff and just start casually chopping it up while watching a nigga get sentenced to death, because I guess that's a form of entertainment here. And while they're yapping it up, Chiwa goes and says,
We just want to look out for you because we love you so much.
That old softy.
my boy, you are in there. If you somehow fumble
Wait,
this...
did you say we? We? I figured he'd be happier with you than rotting away in a dark hole.
He's perfect. I'll love him always.
Alright, you got me. I'm cheesing right now. I'm just happy for my boy. And finally, an anime MC where he's not a total bitch. Now, of course he has to go tell Ricto about this. Gotta let the pops know. Damn, that nigga's a brick wall. Wait, why are you here? No matter, I need to go find Ricto.
Hey, Recto! You won't believe it! I ran into Chiwa.
Oh, you finally tell her?
No, bro. Why now? Why today? The character development arc is coming way too soon. He rushes in, but my nigga got slumped immediately. Happened so fast, he knocked his hood on his head. And the nigga that did it, deadass gets up, grabs some literature, and leaves like nothing happened. Rudo builds up the strength to go to Ricto, and the only thing he tells Rudo is, run. Not an I love you or any of the casual cliche last moment stuff. He tells that nigga to run. Now, I can't say that I would have immediately done it, but it definitely would have been something to consider because it's clear that the murderer has malicious intentions, a devious plan, something of the sort going on. Hell, he just murdered a nigga in broad daylight and is getting away with it. While Rudo is hearing his father's last words, these goofy soldiers tase him and accuse him of being the one to do this. And you want to know their reasoning? It was because Ricto's blood was on Rudo. I'm sorry, did you not see the gaping hole in Ricto's chest? How would he not have blood on him if he's touching him, trying to keep him alive? Are these soldiers dumb? I mean, Ricto was still yelling at Rudo, telling him to run when he got tased. You're not gonna make me believe that the guards were just walking around with the taser out and just so happened to come across this. But sadly, I wasn't his lawyer, so they got that nigga held up ready to drop his ass. No trial, no nothing. Straight execution. No due process. This shit's kinda crazy. And as he's trying to plead his case, he sees his fine shit amongst the crowd. He calls out to her for help, but she pulls the meanest Uno reverse card so fast.
You're just the son of a killer.
Send the filth to the pit!
The hell do you get off calling me filth? You're spineless piles of shit who can't even piss without permission. You all have eyes and ears, but you've never used them to see or listen to anything. You're just worthless bags of flesh. You're all better off dead. Nah, bro, look at his eyes. He's unlocked his eternal mangekyou for sure. Oh, you son of a... I'll be back, and I'll kill you all! He wakes up, and he's pretty much in the biggest scrapyard, garbage dump, whatever you can imagine. And I know it just smells like pure ass. Like being in a concert, and for some reason, everyone around you forgot to put on deodorant that morning. And if you thought that horrid stench was the worst of it, this place also got fat ass kaiju trash beasts roaming the lands. And just to put the cherry on top, the nigga calls his friend over like it wasn't already a mismatch. That shit was unnecessary. After running for a bit, he comes to the realization that there might be nowhere to hide in this oversized junkyard. And the smell got so bad, bro actually started puking blood. Like, how bad does something have to smell to make a person puke literal blood? Like, that's gotta be poison. But when he was all ready to give up, the main character Zenkai Boost came in. He for real learned hockey and said, "Get your whole ass off me." Bro jumps off a stop sign and cracks the beast over his head. Well, too bad it ate it, and high-fived that nigga to the ground. Rudo goes back and throws his pipe in dude. Pause. And yeah, I don't know what he thought was gonna happen. Did he think it was gonna explode or something? I'll say, he did manage to get some nice hits off these two trash kaijus. and even managed to cut one in half with whatever the fuck that is. He even managed to get a pose with the exploding background like he won the fight or something. But then the big homie pulls up, ready to step on shit.
I'm stepping on shit.
The beast gets on his hind legs, and Rudo notices a few key points. 1, it's about Godzilla's height, possibly taller. 2, it has a small city on his back. Oh nah, fuck that. And even though he made the right decision, his AoE was too strong. My boy was too underleveled. Time to go farm XP. He falls in a pit, and turns out there's a whole person just chilling there. This individual will see Rudo's condition, picks him up, with one hand mind you, and soccer punts him for the love of the game. Then proceeds to give him a gas mask. See, now you're confusing me. Are you friend or foe? What was the kick for? After catching his first breath of fresh air since he got here, he asked the big question. Where am I? What is this? Zip it. Tell me something. I don't know what's going on. What part of zip it don't you get? Are we even above ground? What is this? Nigga, we need to be quiet, so shut it. Stop whispering! I can't hear you! Tell me where we are! Shut the hell up, nigga! Damn! We're above ground. I don't know what kind of question that was. This place is a trash dump you and your people made, which I would have told you if you would just waited a couple minutes. But now you got old Godzilla back here on some bullshit. And guess what? All those damn trash beasts react off a sound. So me yelling doesn't make it any better. I didn't feel like fighting them today, but now it's too late for that. Thank you very much. You just don't know when to shut up, do you? No. The umbrella isn't the swaggiest weapon in the armory, but he makes it look a little clean. And the music in the background is vicious. I just hope I can play this, or it'll be a little awkward with how silent everything is. Shut up. Easy 3-piece. He even got the little Mary Poppins action going on. Junior Godzilla regurgitates a Biju bomb, and dude shows us that he never needed the umbrella in the first place, because he turns it and blocks the attack while still falling the same speed. He jumps off his head, uses the umbrella to get a little more height to maximize points, and
Unbreaker, Octashredder.
after he kills the beast, he finally introduces himself.
The name's Engine, and I'm just a humble cleaner.
Yeah, I don't know why he took off that mask. What did he think was gonna happen? But the poison air finally caught up to Rudo and he just collapses. Next thing we see, bro is chained and being dragged across the dirt. And long story short, Rudo is from a place called the Sphere, and it's well above the sky. Rudo wants to go back to the Sphere, rightfully so, but Engine here is pretty much telling him, no, you're hoed. And Rudo is not liking it. He wants to get his get back on the whole city and the one who killed his pops. He even has that crazy look in his eyes. Oh, you think you bad? Bet. Let me show you how bad this place is. He then brings him and leaves him in a random gas station area. But he's not alone.
For real? You're a real spherite? I've never seen one of you folks alive before!
Yeah, so apparently, spherites are incredibly rare here and they've never seen one. I mean, I see why. Rudo has main character plot armor to survive the fall, and then gets saved by Engine. Everyone else most definitely got hoed. These niggas touching all on bro's face, and they actually seem very nice and kind. It got Rudo wishing he met these guys first.
There, much more secure. Don't want our precious spherite running away after he just got here.
Yeah, should've known it was too good to be true. Oh, and by the way, when I said they've never seen one, I forgot to mention a word. Alive. My question is, how did he take the chains off of him and manage to drag him into this truck and tie him up again without bro resisting? You're telling me he just let it all happen? So, turns out nobody, and I mean absolutely not a single soul, likes the spherites. They throw their trash and everything else off the edge and it lands on these people. They're crushed, poisoned, and even endangered by the trash beasts that are created by the spherites' trash. And they can't do anything about it. So they're gonna take it all out on Rudo. But first, gotta feed him a little snack.
That's it. Come on, eat it all up.
I don't know what this is, but I guess he was finally tired of being force-fed, and he bit 2 of the nigga's fingers clean off. I'm talking fresh off the bone. Got him looking like Ellie at the end of Last of Us 2. Fuck Abby. Also, look at how perfectly white and kept bro's teeth are. Them hoes make Chip Skylark jealous. I respect him for biting the fingers, but chewing on them hoes is wild. Bro is activated. He turns the chains in front of him into a thorn chain whip. These two no-names run up, but bro got the white eyes like the Ninja Turtles. He hurls that whip and almost caught an easy two-piece. This right here is one of the first times I've seen where background goons have an actual game plan to stop the opponent, and the opponent is the main character. He sees the overpowered chain and tells his boy to knock it away from Rudo, and he's free eats, and he actually manages to do so. These are good comms, but sadly, they're facing the main character. They were doomed from the start. Got them niggas looking crazy. Bro head tapped all their faces with one wheel. He got the last dude so shook that he just started screaming insults like that was gonna help. But right before Rudo sends him up and away, whoa, let's calm down. What just happened? You kicked their asses. Sorry for leaving you behind. I just had to see if you were like that for real. So I have a deal. I'll give you all the info you want. In exchange, you work with us, the cleaners. Yeah, now I'll pass on that. Didn't I say I'm not joining? Too bad. Let's go get something to eat. Nah, they got whole burger joints in regular fashion down here. This whole low-key better than where the Spherites live. Engine gives a crash course on how the trash monsters came to be, and here's my Spark Notes version of it. When objects are discarded and treated without care, the physical trash isn't the only thing that builds up, so is the anima, or emotions. And this anima converts into energy, resulting in other consequences. Trash beasts are one such consequence, and the only way to beat them is to destroy their core with special weapons, known as vital instruments. Vital instruments are objects that were given special care by the owner, i.e. Rudo's gloves. He'd been taking care of them hoes since he was a jit, and these individuals who can draw out the power of these vital instruments are known as givers. Engine is also part of a trash beast destroying group known as the cleaners. That shit is not hard whatsoever. Like, imagine, oh no, the cleaners are coming. That shit has no fear. Anyways, the group needs as many givers as possible, and that's why they recruited Rudo. So, you want me to join your boy band and you'll tell me how to get back to the sphere? You see, I actually have no idea how you gonna get up there, gangy. But I bet my OG knows. Damn, this is actually crazy advertisement. Constantly reeling Rudo in. After some yap, Engine gets called and sets Rudo up with some bread while he's away. But in anime fashion, nothing ever goes as planned. And in this case, a stray cat deadass picks up his whole wallet and takes off. And that cat was running like the bag doesn't weigh half its size. And I know you didn't think we missed that. The cat was damn near out the frame and Rudo was still grabbing the table. What type of reaction speed is that? We need a time skip immediately. This nigga is boo-boo. While chasing the little thief, he grabs a stick and uses it to catch the cat. Had that nigga looking like Yoshi. But that stick happened to belong to someone who was standing right there, because I guess chilling in alleyways is a new trend. Hey little nigga, give me my shit back or I'll make you. Huh? This money belongs to me. You can't. No, goofy. The stick. Hand it over. What? It's just a dumb stick. Back your ass up.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
I've been tasked with training you, and I have to teach you something as basic as to not steal from others? What? Did your daddy not teach you manners? And here we've encountered a nigga moment. For those who don't know, a nigga moment is where two otherwise rational niggas get into an ignorant altercation where logic no longer applies. But today you'll see something special.
I'm really sorry.
Nah, it's cool, man. I mean, you did give it right back and all. Sorry I came at you so hard. It's just that this thing's my treasure, you know? Still, I shouldn't have lost my head.
They actually solved a nigga moment with words. This is unprecedented, never seen before. All until Rudo decided to rage bait him. And we're back. The cycle continues. Just like any nigga moment, a fight breaks out. They're lucky no chairs will come out. The guy in blue, Zanga, takes one look at Rudo and says, oh yeah, free eats. And starts hitting moves on Rudo he'd never do for real. Just like how you can't let a Saiyan find out you're stronger, same applies to this dude. When the fuck did he throw that damn stick? Even Rudo didn't see it with his Mangekyo activated. Oh, sorry, Mangekyo. And look at this, Rudo might actually be free eats. Weave. Sit your dumb ass down. What's this? Don't tell me. Yuck. So the weapon Rudo was using was a plunger with dookie still attached, and he managed to swipe some on dude's face. No lie, the fight's over. Like, there's no way niggas is slinging dookie and expecting me to still box afterwards. Like, why are you hurling shit? The victim tries to call off the fight because this shit is gross. But the doo-doo destroyer is still in the nigga moment mindset. He hasn't realized that he's slinging dookie. So he literally chases dude down, threatening him to slap him with human feces. This is actually traumatizing. And as this traumatized individual is running for his life, Rudo, the dookie slinging slasher, jumps, and I don't know who bro thinks he is, hitting heights like he's Jordan, and deals the final blow with a crit. And no voice acting I can do will do justice to the scream he gave. So here you go. Engine picks them up and is dying after finding out what happened. But we see a new girl and she seems to be interested in Rudo.
Your name's Rudo, right?
Yeah.
Rudo, I know Chiwa was playing with your name, but forget about her and get on that immediately. Skip a car ride and we're here at the base. And now, hold on. Is that... They got black people in this anime? Oh yeah, this shit gotta be fire. You know what? Can't be mad at it. But on the job is kinda wild. At least wait till your shift is over. Like, her name is Simiyu. She's kinda like an appraiser. Oh yeah, she's gotta be nice. You know how annoying flies get when they know you can't hit them? Like a saying, don't let a fly know you can't hit them. They start acting wild. Let me take a look at his abilities. Hey, what the fuck? Hey, what's going on? Hey, twin, you got dookie all on the back of your neck. You're telling me you had dookie on the back of your neck for how long and you never noticed it? Wait a minute. When Shawty was messing with bro's hair, she's definitely... You know what? Never mind. I don't want to go further. You know, it's rare to see every cleaner here on base at the same time. So I'll just introduce you to the few that are here. Yeah, nah, I'm good on that. Engine takes Rudo to meet the boss of the cleaners. Rudo's all nervous and shit, and Engine is hyping up the boss saying, even we don't know his abilities. We don't need to. He's just that good of a leader. Giving all that hype just for OG not to be there. And since the OG isn't there and Rudo has to wait for his official answer on letting him in or not, he just gotta hang out until he gets back. So you know what that means. Side quest XP grind. Rudo's new fine shit invites him on a day mission with her. And either she's putting up crazy numbers or playing the wildest game. Look at how she's moving. Got this nigga froze up and flinching. We're going outside, ladies and gentlemen. They pull up to the block and immediately shit get popping. The YN start wilding out and then Big Bro steps in with his niggas. And Shawty is just chilling. She is not new to this. She literally is trying to plan a welcome party for Rudo and hoping they finish early. But that's when their OG pops out trying to step on shit. And that nigga got crazy locks. How the fuck does a trash beast have locks? Now, I know you see both of their faces, but there's one thing you need to understand. Only Rudo is scared. Shawty, on the other hand, she does this shit for the love of the game. Oh, and don't forget about the team she brought. They may be support, but them niggas get active. The niggas stiff-armed his forehead, crushed it, then lobbed it for Ryu for a finisher. Ryo gets on top of his head and deadass fades that nigga.
She faded them!
Got him looking like he just hit 1 mil subs on Twitch after the end of Mafiathon 3. But unlike Kai, he grows his hair back in literal seconds and immediately crashes out. Now, RDC has warned us about this. This is one of the signs of a fake crazy nigga. Just like Mark said, he may be hitting his head, which is a sign of a real crazy nigga. But you see how Shawty, the real crazy one, is pressing him and he takes it out on the ones that had nothing to do with it. He's clearly an actor. She continues to fade dude in the background and eventually hits dude so hard in the back of his head, he just blows up. But in doing that, she finds out that the beast was actually either being controlled by a vital instrument or was a vital instrument. That's not supposed to be the case. Right after, we see the nigga who tried to sell off Rudo in the beginning get interrogated by a nigga? Wait, are they finally doing away with the Killmonger fade? Thank God. That was a devastating era. After the mission, they for real had a welcome party for Rudo, but there's only a few things to take away from it. 1, my goodness, she is straight boned. 2, the big homie Gris. And if you don't remember him, he's the guy that stiff-armed the trash beast earlier. He came to comfort Rudo when he was in a tough spot because Rudo just feels useless and he wants to be better and help. And Gris just spits that big homie knowledge at him. And 3, the artist. Hey, play my shit. Just keep him in mind. We cut back to the dude with locks. And if you couldn't tell already, he is a villain. a freak. There's no reason for him to be rolling his eyes that hard over describing Rudo. Put him down now. Rudo and Doodoo Warrior get put on another mission to go retrieve something, but that was a facade. It was fake. They got set up by raiders. Now hold on. Y'all see that they were trying to pull off that Bojack entrance, but they couldn't do it quite right? That's something you can't teach. You just gotta have it. Rudo and the support team went to go look for an exit route to call for backup, while Zanga stayed back to fight those two. And I'm gonna keep it real. Those two are sorry, fraudulent. They might be up there with Yuji. They may have gotten a few licks in, but once he realized where Bro was hiding, he got active. That nigga just watched his teammates get bodied for aura points. Gotta respect the hustle. Rudo and supporters find an exit, but this monster catches up to them. And from what I've seen, he's got to run under a 4 flat. He might even got a 3.5. Look at how he's looking. That nigga is evil, no question. Somehow, him squeezing the wall breaks their entire exit route, because why not, I guess. And that was a 3v1. And yes, Rudo and friends are the underdogs here. Bro walks up and straight up yoinks off the mask so casually, then adds that he's packed up Zanga in seconds. He pulls out his Freddy Krueger claws, and then boys get to scrapping. Weave? Back your asses up. I can toy with you, but you? I'ma just knock you off. Come show me then, pussy. Rudo tries to talk Gris down from fighting, because he knows there's levels to the hands, and they're obviously not on the same page. But as Rudo is talking, the demon over there tells him, hey twin, yo mans, he's rolled up already.
The weak are worth less than the stain they leave behind.
Shortly after, they gave us a backstory to how Rudo came to love trash, but we don't care about that. I want to see the fade. He takes Gris's talisman of protection and turns it into, I don't know what that is. I don't know what it even looks like.
Wow. You want some, you shit biscuit?
Hey Rudo, you only get one of those. Chill. Hell nah. Back up. Slip. Goofy. Yo, editing IQ here, and I noticed that I never really explained what Rudo's power was. So here's a quick rundown. Rudo's love for trash or discarded items allows him to have the power to bring out the full potential of any item he uses, which would be Gris's talisman in this case. Gris's talisman was used for nothing but protection, and that's exactly what Rudo has brought out, protection. The eye that Rudo turned this talisman into can sense any hostile, malicious, murderous intent and redirect the attack on some force shit. And for some reason, this nigga Rudo just starts yapping about how the ability works. Bro, this ain't JJK. You're not getting stronger because of it. I would've gatekept that till he figured it out on his own. What's that? You can't figure it out? Too bad, fuck nigga. But I guess I was wrong, because Rudo actually goes on the offense, start counterattacking. Jabber makes a smoke screen, tosses rocks, and tries to sneak Rudo. But the eye was mean mugging him. Sneaking don't work on me, bitch. What did I just say? He tries to use his speed, but Rudo has his Mangekyo in full effect. Backhand into a right cross, left jab into a mean haymaker, then a right. Can't even tell what that was. I'ma say a knee. Made the nigga stumble right into a crispy two-piece. So tell me why after all these hits, is bro still cheesing with those pearly whites? He reveals that he figured out Rudo and how his eye only reacts to hostile intent. So now he's about to lock in. So he then decides to inflict himself with blood loss and scarlet rot to literally become Radon, becoming mindless so the eye can't stop him. That nigga tweaking. Just look at him. If you haven't realized it already, this is one of the many signs of a crazy nigga. There's no need for an explanation. He got it. Rudo seen this and tried to create distance, but he dead ass off of something. Rudo grabs him and tosses him an entire length of a football field. Look at how far he flew. I didn't know the Sharingan gave him superhuman strength. Oh hell no, call an exorcist. As a matter of fact, Rudo needs to see if Gris has a cross on him. Get the big man upstairs to handle that demon. Rudo gets put back on defense, and look at this. Peep my boy's backpedal and weave game. That's efficient movement. But defense with no offense can only get you so far. Rudo quite literally has his back against the wall until the homie Zanga pulls up with a vengeance. They devise a plan to fling Zanga towards Jabber since Rudo can't attack. Pretty simple, but very effective. This dude hit him so hard he deadass knocked the sense back into him. Bro's eyes came back and everything. And for good measure, he broke the nigga's skull. No way he's getting up after that one, right? So, turns out his right claw does scarlet rot, and the left makes him feel less pain. Rudo and Zanga both can't move, and just to be rude, he stabs Zanga again, then kidnaps Rudo. No lie. Poison users are so whack it's not even funny. He gets to the surface, and he's wondering where the hell the building went. He then looks to the left, and see Rudo's fine shit mean mugging, and with no hesitation, Uno steals him. And peep the vibe. They even got the supporter girl looking like she's about to do something.
Careful now. I can only get so erect.
Yeah, just let's move on. As they're about to squabble up, Jabber gets grabbed from behind, pause, and immediately I thought someone was about to send that nigga to Suplex City. But unfortunately, it was his accomplice retrieving him. And so they ran, but not without giving the rest of us nightmare fuel, freak ass. But I can't end the video without this moment. The big homie Gris, he comforted Rudo when he was at his lowest. He didn't treat him any differently no matter where he came from. He protected him and gave him power to win against Jabber. Because let's be real, he won that fight. Even on his deathbed, he's still encouraging Rudo and being the big homie. We may have only known him for a few days, but even so, he's still a real one. So, yeah, that's the first 7 episodes. I'm gonna do the rest later, but for now, let me know what y'all think. Peace.